Wait, Iggy Azalea has hotter bars than who?
Iggy Azalea's bars right now at this point in time are hotter than Remy Ma.
Holy shit.
Nah, I don't think
so. Y'all heard that yourself.
You said Iggy Azalea has hotter bars than Remy
This
Ma.
nigga Star just said
right
that
now.
Iggy got hotter bars than Remy
now.
Martin right now. Now, do he have a point with what he's saying though? You know what I mean? You gotta think about that shit. She went away for a couple years. Not a couple, but damn near a decade. You know what I mean? And she got out of jail and it kind of fizzled away. Now, when she went in, she did drop, her album, couple mixtapes. Her Jesus, I think that's the name of it, mixtape. Jesus Christ mixtape was hard as fuck. You know what I mean? Her album was very underrated. But when she got out, yeah, it just seemed like she was stuck in the past as far as her flow or content. And it wasn't really up to date with what everything that's going on now. Even I said that. I mean, even my review, I can't remember word for word what I said, but I mean, it was cool for what it was. But the people that honestly got respect for her only go merit what she did as far as her accolades and accomplishments before she went in jail. You know what I mean? But now you look at it, and I don't know why fans do that. They'll always argue the fact that what an artist did before instead of looking at what they do now. You know what I mean? So to say she relevant now, no, she ain't. You know what I mean? That mixtape came out, it was forgot about by the next week. Let's keep it real with that. But would I say that Iggy now has more bars than Remy? I wouldn't know because she hasn't really put out none. I think her and Pap got a song out now. But I mean, I really don't know. I don't even think Iggy write her own rhymes. So I definitely wouldn't say that she got better bars now than Remy. It'd have to be a freestyle that they put out or them be on the same track now. And they both had to be in the studio and they pen game had to be on point. Nobody is writing shit. Just those two in there coming up with shit. You feel what I'm saying? And then this nigga Star goes on to say, I think Iggy got more bars than Nicki. This nigga is wild though.
Watch what happens when this comes out.
That's crazy.
This is gonna be the title.
I don't understand.
Iggy Azalea has hotter bars than Remy Ma right now! Exclamation point.
I am sitting here sipping water, not vodka.
I mean, we know Star, that nigga keeps it lit. You know what I mean? He said a lot of crazy shit in his time, but does he sound crazy for what he's saying?
Are you saying that Iggy Azalea is more lyrical than Remy Ma?
She's more lyrical, she's more relevant.
Okay, I'll stop him there. Relevant, yeah, even though she gets a lot of hate. Lyrical, fuck no. Iggy couldn't put a fucking sentence together for somebody said it in front of her. She probably couldn't even pronounce the shit. You know what I mean? But ain't no way she more goddamn lyrical. Hell no. I wouldn't even consider her a lyricist. But people think rapping is so complex. It's really not. It's just if you went to English class in high school, junior high, whatever, you learn to put words together if you into writing. So it shouldn't be that hard. Metaphor is the greatest thing to where you say a word, but the word has a whole sentence for the definition of, why you're using that certain word. A lot of people use rhyme schemes where every word at the end of each sentence rhyme together. That's kind of dope, but I'd rather you use words to where if it's a whole paragraph and each line has a word, it's telling the story within, the verse. So it sounds like he's saying one thing, but when you go down and break down the words, he's saying a whole nother thing. So to say that Iggy more lyrical, nah, but I'm not saying that Remy Ma is on the level of fucking Papoose. You know what I'm saying? She says some dope shit, some witty shit, but lyrical, I think a lot of people get that fucked up from an artist and a lyricist. It's two different things. Remy Ma is a good rapper. I never consider her a lyricist. You know what I mean? Like she says some deep real shit. But this nigga Star is on, I don't know what the fuck is in that water. That nigga, you know what I mean? He drinking, he on one.
Into the fucking so-called culture. She's more in demand.
Is she really in demand? She got off social media because people were, I guess, cyberbullying her. That's weak as fuck and you grown.
20, 30 years ago. Yeah, a lot of those guys, as I've always said, lost their fucking...
That's it crazy.
Okay, so Nicki Minaj and Iggy Azalea are neck and neck.
Neck and neck. Yeah.
I can't roll with that one, Star.
Hell no.
Nah. You to fucking roll with that. You asked me
now,
the question.
Let's keep it real. Are they neck and neck? No, but the public can make it seem like that. I feel like they both losing when it comes to their fan base because you look at Nicki, right? Her album dropped sometime, last year or whatever, and nobody really talked about it. You know what I mean? It seemed like with that pop shit, everybody hated it. They didn't like her, Hot 97, so forth and so on, because of the records that they put out for her to promote the projects. Then she gave you an album, which is her fans, you know what I mean, of bars, lyrics, songs, like, that have meaning to them. You know what I mean? She was in a vulnerable space as far as relationship and gave you a dope album. People didn't respect it to go buy it. That should have went platinum within at least the first couple weeks, alone from the writing standpoint of fans bitching over it. Now, Iggy, I don't know what the fuck her albums did. Basically, she put out an album. It did whatever. I thought it was dope. Called Say What You Want. And then she reissued it with a couple more tracks. I thought that was whack. And she basically pushed the tour back. Then she ain't doing a tour, and they got a new album coming out next year. So far as the entertainment wise, Nicki killing her on all levels. Musically, Nicki's killing her, but then you gotta look at Iggy's new. You know what I mean? And Iggy knew Nicki. Now she been around since what, 2010. But to say they even, nah. I just think that the right writers can help Iggy with number one records, and I think that Nicki Minaj been proving herself from the mixtapes as a lyricist, albums as a lyricist. Even artists that's well known to be lyrical have even said that she's dope as shit. Feature, she kills it. I think Iggy just something for right now. She won't be here 10 years from now. I doubt she even get 5 albums. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, they tried to make a white version of Nicki Minaj. But it didn't work. She was not built for the industry. Clearly, you could tell. But I would say, yeah, she is a little bit more relevant than Remy Martin. But she's not no lyrical artist. She's not more lyrical than Remy Martin. I don't even think her songs are better than Remy Martin. But the way the music industry nowadays is so foolish and with fuckery, numbers don't lie. So you have to go back and check Remy Martin numbers from Iggy numbers, from mixtapes to albums, because they both, in my opinion, only put out one album. I don't count that reclassified shit as the second album. You dig? But as far as Nicki, hell nah. Like, she not fucking with her on no platform. Give a shit what it is. Looks, albums, singles, success. You know what I mean? None of that shit, in my personal opinion. But you give her some credit. You know what I mean? She got something. I don't know what the fuck it is. I mean, she cute or whatever. You know what I mean? Some of her songs is dope. They geared for, 12 to 16-year-old girls, of course, duh. But, I mean, some of the shit she'd speak on is like, okay, I get it. You dig? But she needs to really put out an album about her, like her struggles and her this and her that. Use your life experiences. That should be on her next album. She definitely should talk about all the dumb shit she been through with social media, the paparazzi, fans, record labels, the industry, female rappers, all type of shit. But to say that she's better than any one of those females is total bullshit. And I'm a Star fan from day one, if you don't know. You know what I mean? But I can't get with him on this shit.
Telling you my thoughts.
You know what I'm saying? But that is his opinion.
Female rappers right now that have hotter bars than Iggy Azalea, according to you?
I would say Dej Loaf.
Yeah, Dej Loaf is a better rapper than Iggy Azalea by far. That mixtape was incredible. I think she need to definitely put out some more product. Before that whole wave go away. Because this day and age, people forget about you that fast. And I definitely feel like she got talent and shit. She need to get past that Try Me record, the Hennessy record, and come with some new shit. See, that's the thing with people. They live so much on that old product that by the time they drop something new, fans ain't, ready for it because they ain't really introducing the fans to some new shit. You know what I mean? She should be dropping freestyles or switching up the flow, the content to get people prepared for if she drop a new mixtape or, a EP or some shit, so they won't just be like, whoa, what the fuck was that? You know what I mean? We went from Try Me to this shit. You dig? You gotta pull them in and then boom, there you go. But Dej Loaf is dope.
Got some hot shit.
I like the track that Dej Loaf just did with the game. I think it's called Rider.
Rider, yeah.
Yeah, I think Dej Loaf is not just a sexy bitch. I think that she formulates her words
She
well.
is
I think
sexy
that
as
she's
fuck.
got
Dej Loaf
hot
look
bars
hella
all in
good
the
though.
same,
You know what I
you know,
mean?
category with the girls that are
I don't know
popping
if she
right now.
bisexual or straight,
I
but
think
she's
she's
definitely
coming up
dope.
nicely. I think it's a nice progression.
Bells in this race outside of these three.
I don't really keep an eye on the female rappers like that. Yeah, I don't know who's doing
It's
what
a lot
right
of
now.
them though. I mean, that's just that. That's just that. You know, that pop rap. You know what I mean? As far as other gritty type rap, you know what I mean? You got artists in Chirac. Dreezy, of course, she dope as fuck. Tink, she hella dope. Katie got bands. Ill. It's just a lot of shit, man. But to say Iggy is basically saying she's the queen of rap is total bullshit. But I just whatever. You know, I just want to talk about that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this crazy shit, bro. I don't know what the fuck that nigga Star was on, but shit. Roll me up one.